a buzz about intermittent fasting in the world of weight loss, isn't there? A-list celebrities like Chris Hemsworth, Jennifer Aniston swear by it, as well as politicians, with British PM Rishi Sunak revealing he fasts for 36 hours a week.
Wow, every week. The process involves switching between fasting and eating within specific time windows and has been proven to not only help people stay trim, but also help them live longer. For more, we're joined by fasting expert, Dr. Andrew Renaut. Good morning to you. Well, you say fasting is the only sustainable method of weight loss. Why?
Well, morning, Natalie. Morning, Matt. I think it's sustainable for a number of reasons. Firstly, it works. I mean, the Greeks showed us that 3,000 years ago. And I think it's suitable for pretty much everyone. There'd be very few medical reasons why you wouldn't be able to do it. Thirdly, it costs nothing. In fact, if anything, you're going to save money. And fourthly, you don't have to do anything clever. You don't have to sort of count calories or anything like that. All you have to do is look at the clock on the wall. And in fact, I think it's important for everybody to realise that the benefits of fasting are not through necessarily calorie restriction. What you're doing is it's through targeting insulin resistance, and that's, I believe, the underlying problem with both obesity and why we get sick, because insulin resistance affects your immune system and it's not functioning properly.
So there's fasting and there's fasting. How long do we fast and when?
Well, I think the ideal is an 18-hour fast every day. And I say every day because humans are creatures of habit, and I think if you're doing one thing one day and then going back to something else, I just don't think that's going to work. So I believe that an 18-hour fast every day and doing all of your eating in a 6-hour eating window is the ideal. And the easiest thing to do by far is to skip breakfast, because when you get up in the morning, you've done the hard bit already. You've already been fasting for 12 hours. You've just got to keep that going for another 6 hours. And look, yes, you are going to get hungry. There's no question. And you've got to put in place strategies to sort of deal with that hunger.
OK, two quick things here. One, in that 6-hour window, it's important to eat well, I'm assuming. But also, two, what if you fall off the wagon? What if you miss a day or two?
Yeah, absolutely. No, one of the important things is to cut out the sort of stuff that sort of is going to spike your insulin, and that's obviously sugar, but also anything made from flour. So things like breads, cakes, pasta, that sort of stuff has all got to go. So now you're asking, well, what's on the menu?
Oh, you can't. There's not a free for all. You can't just go the cheesecake in the 6 hours.
Because I can eat a lot in 6 hours. Got to be honest.
So, well, look, you're not going to overeat. I think that's for sure. But fresh fish, fresh meat, vegetables, nuts, dairy, avocados, all of those things are absolutely fine. Fat is fine. We've been told this lie for the last 50 years that fat makes us fat. It doesn't. Refined carbohydrate makes you fat. And so if you've got anything low fat in the fridge, throw it out, because what's happened is they've taken the fat out and they've added sugar. That's probably caused more problems than anything.
Yes.
So avoid all of that. Doctor, we really appreciate that. And the irony is they call it fasting, but it just takes so long to get to a point where you can eat. Appreciate your time today.
Pleasure.
And he said no cheesecake. OK.